in the dark.
That is true. That is true. That was scary. I've got a lamp now this time, so hopefully it will help light the way. It was really disorientated. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to stand on someone. Couldn't work out where I was. Awesome. Oh, you're so far away. Oh, you could all move forward a little bit.
I'm kind of used to being in the middle. I don't like
I suppose there's a kind of a roundness about this. All right then, all right, we're just going. Okay, we'll make a start then. Everyone's okay? So we're just going to start by sitting quietly. So if you can sit cross-legged, that's great. If not, just have the legs however's comfortable. We're going to cross the right fingers over left. So right thumb is on top, just grasping the hands and just rest them in the lap. Sitting up nice and straight. Let's have the shoulders back and down, head up, and closing the eyes. I'm just going to start by slowing our breath down. So breathing through the nostrils if you can, as the nose is blocked and use the mouth. And see if you can slow the breath down to a 6 count in and 6 count out. That's a little long, and go for 4 or 5, but keep that breath consistent and even on the in and out. And just focusing on the breath and the movement of the body in time with the breath. As you breathe in, just being aware of the chest rising as you fill your lungs. As you breathe out, chest falling as you empty your lungs. Just keeping the mind fixed on the breath and the movement of the chest. And being aware that the lungs are expanding to the front, the sides and the back as you breathe in. And deflating the same way, front, sides and back. Imagining the lungs like a balloon, inflating and deflating with each breath. Just keeping this going while we sit quietly. Breathing consciously. Just bring the palms together at the chest, keeping the eyes closed. And then I'm going to chant to begin. Om. 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 Tatparam Pariyaya Vidmahe Jnanalingeshwaraya Dhimahi Tanno Guru Prachodayate Om. Alright, you can open your eyes, stretch your legs out, and start by loosening up. Sarah, I really think you ought to come in the front spot. You can stay there if you want. Alright then. So we're just going to shake the legs, shake the head. So we're just going to go around the body and loosen everything up. So just making sure that everything is as loose as possible, getting rid of any tension and stiffness. Make sure you're not clenching your jaw. And let's roll our feet. So take our feet to the edges of the mat and toes together. So rolling the ankles, getting some movement into the ankles and all the way up the legs as well. Point our toes, flex our feet, point in, flex in, flex in, give them a little shake. All right, let's just take the knees back and out. So just taking the knees as far back and as far out as you can, really opening up the hips. Getting the blood moving into the hips and the pelvis. Getting rid of any stiffness that you didn't even know you had. And then let's bring the right knee to the chest. Having it close, rotate the right ankle. And then the other way. And then bouncing. Change legs, so bring the left knee to the chest, sitting up straight, rotate the left ankle. And the other way. Very silent ankles today. And then release. Sorry, I bounced the knee. I forgot, didn't I? I knew, I forgot. And then release. All right. Let's pick up the right foot with the right hand. So straightening the right leg if you can. You can hold under the calf or the thigh. We're going to swing that right leg out to the right as far as you can. So just opening up the hip joint. If it's easier, you can just hold under that calf or the thigh. Just aiming to open up the hips. And we're going to move our head in time with our foot to begin with. And then we're going to take our head and our foot in the opposite direction. Just bend that leg now. Just hold it close to the body wherever you can. You might just be holding it out in front. And we're going to rock it from side to side. So we're just cradling the leg, just rocking it from side to side. We're just really getting into the back of that thigh. This big stretch. And then we're going to release that leg. All right, pick up the left foot with the left hand, straighten the leg or holding under the calf of your thigh. Let's just swing the left leg out nice and wide. And let's take the head and the foot and follow the head. I'm losing it today. Follow your foot with your gaze to start with. And then we'll take the head and the foot in the opposite direction. And then bend the leg, draw it close. So just holding it close to the body if you can, and just rocking the leg from side to side. And then release the leg. Give the legs a little shake again. Shake the leg, shake the head. All right, let's cross the right over left. So bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Right hand behind the back. Left arm comes to the outside of the right knee. Keep the arm up, or if you can grab hold of the right ankle. So we're going to twist to the right. So breathing in, turning, twisted, looking over the right shoulder. Keeping the back nice and upright, using that right arm to hold you up. Using the left arm to lever yourself round to the right. Keep breathing, keep holding. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. We're going to untwist, come back to face front, uncross the legs. Let's cross the left over the right. Left hand behind the back. Right arm comes up into the outside of the left knee. You can hold it up and grab hold of that left ankle. So we're going to twist to the left, breathing in, turning, twisting, looking over the left shoulder. See that nice and straight. Keep breathing. Breathing in. Should breathe out. Let's come back face front. Unravel. Straightening the legs, a little bit of toe touching now. We're just going to bounce towards the toes. Reaching forward. Just gently easing out the lower back and the backs of the legs. Go gently to begin with. Let's take the hands to the behind the head. Bouncing our nose down towards our knees. And we're going to take the hands behind the back, clasp the hands. Again, bouncing the head towards the knees, bringing the arms up behind you. If you can, you may not come up too far. And then calming back up and just stump the legs, shake the head. Yep, feeling a bit warmer now. All right, let's take the legs wider. So taking the legs as wide as you can. We start by making fists, and we're just going to give ourselves a massage all around the thighs, the inside, the top, the back to the thighs, the bottom, base of the spine. Just getting the energy flowing. You've been sitting on your bottom all day in a chair. That left moving. Energy circulating. All right, so the toe touching to the right, so we're just bouncing towards our right toes. So just again, go gently, try to reach towards or past those right toes best you can. To the left side now. Let's come up, let's clasp the hands, and we're going to bring them in front of us, shoulder height, and just bounce forward. Keeping the arms up and just moving forwards and backwards. And then calming back. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. So wrap the soles of the feet together, wrap your hands around your feet and draw them in close. Sitting up straight, just bounce the knees up and down. Keep the shoulders down, head up. Maybe closing the eyes. Keep breathing. Letting the blood flow into the pelvic region. Nourishing all the organs around there. Giving the hips a nice little workout too. All right, let's bring the knees together. So we're going to do float pose. I've forgotten the Sanskrit for a minute. Navasana. Okay, so we're going to balance on our tailbone basically. So we'll do it in stages. See how we go. And then we're going to do the fun rowing thing as well. We're going to row our boats. Okay, so let's bring both hands or a hand behind each side to begin with. Okay, lean back a little bit on the tailbone. And we're going to straighten the legs if we can, or as best we can. We'll just stay like this for a couple of breaths. And then let's breathe out, bring the legs down. Okay, we're going to do it again this time if you can. You don't have to. You can release the arms and bring them out alongside, okay? Not rowing yet. All right, so leaning back, breathing in, straighten the legs, keep the back straight if you can, bring the arms out, just holding, keep breathing. Marvelous. Okay. It's quite intense. And then let's release. Very good. So this time we're going to do that and then we're going to row like this. Okay, so we're going to create a bit of heat, giving our internal organs a bit of a movement as well, and it's good fun. All right, so a hand behind each thigh again. Let's just lean back on the tailbone, lift the legs, bring the arms out, and then row. Fast as you can. Keep rowing, nearly there, and release. And straighten the legs out, and let's just lean back and leave the legs to shake the head. You're warmer now, though. All right, let's take the arms out. I'm just going to tap the fingers into the palms, so one at a time. Just working on the fingers and the hands and the arms now, just loosening up every joint in the body before we do any postures. Opening and closing, stretching and clenching. Making fists, let's rotate the wrists. And the other way. I'm going to rotate at the elbows. And the other way. Hands on the thighs now. Let's roll the shoulders, nice big circles. Really getting rid of the tension, all that tension that you're holding in the shoulders for the time. Maybe you're feeling a bit of crunching, a bit of clunking. And the other way. And then hands on the thighs. Let's drop the chin to the chest and we'll rotate the head 360 degrees. If you've got any neck issues, then maybe just take the head to one side and then the other if you don't want to go all the way around. So chin on chest, we're going to move with the breath. Breathing in, taking the head around to the right shoulder, taking it back. Breathe out to the left. Chin back down to the chest. Again to the right, breathing in. Head back. Breathe out left. Chin down. Once more, breathe in to the right. Head back. Breathe out left. Chin to chest. Moving the other way now. So breathe in, take the head around to the left shoulder. And back. Breathe out right. And down. Breathe into the left. Breathe out right. Chin down once more, breathing into the left, taking the head all the way around and back. Breathe out to the right. Chin back down. Bring the head up now and let's just take the head from side to side, very gently. Maybe you've got a lot of crackling going on in the head as you do this. Take the head up and down. But that's okay, just getting rid of any tension in the air. And take the head up and down, left and right, just zigzagging the nose. Loosening up the neck. All right, and then we come back to center. All right, so we'll come onto our hands and knees. Have a drink if you need to. And then we're going to come onto hands and knees. We'll just start with a bit of crawling. So literally just crawling. Hands and knees, moving around. Feel free to go rogue off the mat if you want to, but it's a bit hard on the knees. And you're likely to take glitter home with you. We're just strengthening our arms and our legs, taking the pressure off the back. Letting our organs have a little rest from gravity by crawling. Remembering what it was like to be an animal and also feel a bit silly. As you're crawling, turn your hands out to the side just to give a different position for the hands. And if you can, if your wrists allow it, turn them so the fingertips are pointing to the knees to really give your wrists a good stretch if you can. Not if you've got issues with it. Do a little bit of forwards and backwards crawling. And then we're going to make our way back to the center of our mat. So we're going to stay on hands and knees. The knees under the hips. Have the knees together unless you've got a bad back, in which case have them apart. Hands under the shoulders. So we're going to do the Hatha pranayama where we lower our abdomen, lift our head on the in, and then on the out, arch the back, bring the chin to the chest. So as we breathe in, we're going to lower the abdomen, lift the head up comes last. As we breathe out, we're going to arch the back from the tailbone, bring the chin to the chest. Again, breathing in, lowering the abdomen, lifting the head, breathing out, arch the back, chin to chest. Once more, breathe in and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to carry on, but we're going to lift the leg at the same time. So we're going to lift the right leg to begin with. As you breathe in, lowering the abdomen, lifting the right leg and the head up. As you breathe out, arching the back, and we're going to bring the knee underneath the body towards the nose. Again, right leg, breathing in, right leg up, head up. Breathing out, arch the back, knee to nose once more, breathing in, right leg up, head up, breathing out, head and knee together. Bring the knee down, let's move to the left, so breathing in, left leg up, head up, breathing out, arch the back, head and knee together. Again, breathe in and lift, looking up, breathing out, arch the back, head and knee together. Once more, breathing in, left leg up, head up, breathing out, head and knee together. Bring the knee down, come back to sit on the heels. All right, so we're going to do Wanda Kriya, where we roll on top of our heads. I'm going to add a little extra bit into it, so just follow along, you'll be absolutely fine. A few people I know sort of maybe not start from a different position, but I think you know your own position if you need to do a little variation, okay? And you look fine when you also, that's great. All right, so remember they're moving with the breath, okay? So every movement we make, we're moving with the breath, so nice flowing movement. So this is an energy practice more than anything. So we're moving the energy around the body, okay? We're sitting on the heels. Let's take a nice deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to come down, bring our head down to the floor. Breathe in, we're going to roll on top of the head, lift the bottom up off the floor if you can. If you don't want to roll on top of the head, you can just breathe. Breathe out, lower the bottom back down to the floor. Lifting the head, coming all the way back up. Breathing out, breathing in, we're going to rise up, we're going to take a little back bend. Breathing out, going to sit back down. Going to add a little bit in here, which I forgot to add into the first one. So we're going to breathe in, come up, bring the palms together above the head, tuck the toes under if you can. Breathe out, we're going to sit back down on the toes, on the heel. Breathing in, coming back up, flatten the feet. Breathing out, arms down, sitting back down. Breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards, bringing the head down to the mat. Breathe in, roll on top of the head, lift the bottom up. Breathe out, bottom back down. Lift the head, looking forward, breathing in, coming all the way up. Breathing out, breathing in, we're going to rise up, back bend. Breathing out, sitting back down, keep the back straight as you go down. Ooh. Breathing in, let's come up, palms together, tuck the toes under, palms together. Breathe out, sit back on the heels, keep the back straight. Breathing in, coming up, flatten the feet. Breathing out, sitting back down. Lots of cracking going on. Breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards, bring the head down to the mat. Breathe in, top of the head, lift the bottom up. Breathe out, bottom down. Lift the head, looking up, breathing in, coming all the way back up. And breathing out, breathing in, rising up, back bend. Breathing out, sitting back down. And then breathing in, coming up, bring the palms overhead, tuck the toes under. Breathing out, sitting back. Breathe in, rising up, flatten the feet. Breathing out, sitting down. And let's just bring the forehead down to the mat, stretch the arms out in front of us. Have a little bend in the arms so we're not stressing anything, we're just relaxing. Just trying to have the head on the floor, heels, bottom down to the heels. Just resting for a moment. Breathing deeply. And stretching the arms out in front of you, hands flat on the mat. I'm going to lift the head. And as you breathe in, I want you to float forwards. Coming into Bhujangasana, so pushing the hips down if you can and looking up, just coming to wherever you can. And as you breathe out, we're going to take the bottom back to the heels, head down to the mat. Do that a couple more times. So lift the head, looking forwards. Breathe in, floating forwards, pushing the hips down to the mat. Breathing out. Bottom back down to the heels and to the mat. Can do that one more time. Lift the head, float forward, breathing in. Coming forward, push the hips down. Breathing out. Bottom back down to the heels. Head to the mat. And then just come up onto all fours. Bring the hands in a little bit closer to the knees. And we're going to tuck our toes under. We're going to push up into Merivasana. A nice V shape so the feet are hip width, hands are shoulder width. Straight legs if you can. Don't worry if the heels aren't on the floor. Take a little move around if you need to, either pedaling the legs out or maybe giving the head a little shake. And then just into stillness for a moment, stretching through the arms, the back and the legs. Taking a few breaths here. I'm going to lift the right leg up, so we're going to breathe in, just lift the right leg up, just bring it to wherever you can. We're going to balance on that left leg. Breathing out, lowering the right leg back down. Left leg, breathe in, lift it up, just hold it for a couple of breaths. Oh, it's funny upside down. Breathing out, lowering the leg back down. Okay, let's walk our hands to our feet. Just staying folded over for a moment, just do a little bit of toe touching, just bouncing down towards our toes, just stretching out the backs of the legs, lower back. And then bend your knees. I'm going to roll up to standing. Oh, okay, have a little move around, have a drink. You're up. I just looked at you all under my arm there and wiggled up to down. One okay? Okay. All right. Let's just do a little bit more loosening. So standing on the left, let's give the right leg a good shake. You need to hold on to anything anytime, feel free. Stand on the right. Bring the left. Check the left. Let's stand on the left. Let's pick up the right leg. Hold under the right thigh. Just rotate that right ankle. Maybe to hold on something, that's fine. And the other way. And then let's rotate from the knee. Imagine your toes like a pencil on a pendulum drawing a circle. And the other way. Concentration. Then we're going to do the hip. And then we can put our foot down. And the other way. Gosh, like you, I've got a really clunky hip. Good noise. And then bring our foot down. Got to do the other side now. So pick up the left leg, hold under that left thigh if you can. Just rotate the left ankle. Taking it one more. And the other way. And then let's rotate at the knee joints. And the other way. And then we'll do hip. The plank. And the other way. Brilliant. Both feet on the ground. All right, rotate the right arm, shake the hand at the end of the arm. So this is our nearly end of week cleanup, getting rid of any negativity and worries, getting ready for the weekend. And then the left, so rotating the arm, shaking the hand at the end of the arm. And the right arm again. So just getting some really good movement into that shoulder, stirring up the air and the energy around you with the hand. And the left. Shake both hands up now, give them a good shake above the head. Don't be shy, give them a really good shake. We're going to shake them down I'm going to shake them to the right. Now you can go freestyle. So just moving all around, maybe get a sense of stirring up everything around you. You're going to gather it up and we're going to throw it off, release it, getting rid of any negative emotions, anything happened, any thoughts. Let's just get rid of them for now. Breathe in, gather them up, let them go with a whoosh. We'll do it twice more, just to make sure we're all cleaned out. It's very effective, I guarantee. Honestly, people for all ages. Breathe in, gather it up. Let it go. Once more. Don't be shy. So much better after. Breathe in, gather it up. Let it go. Just let your arms swing. And then let them slowly come to a stop alongside the body. Just turn the palms out for a moment and close the eyes. Bring the weight slightly forward to the balls of the feet, so they're standing up nice and straight. Shoulders back and down. Just slow the breath. Let the body rest. Noticing the tingling in the fingertips and the energy that you've moved around the body. Okay, so we all turn to face that way on the mat. Less confusing for me, so easily confused. I'm going to work lengthways, okay? So I want you to jump or step your legs quite far, quite wide, with the arms directly above the head, palms face forward. Okay? So make sure the feet are parallel. Those in socks, are you all right in socks? You're not going to slip. I think some of you have got sticky socks, some are not sticky. All right, just have to be careful you don't slip. All right. So we're going to come forward. So legs nice and wide. Breathing in, let's just stretch up with the hands. As you breathe out, you're going to fold forward at the hips. You're going to come all the way down, bring your fingertips down to the floor. Okay, with the fingertips on the floor, if you can, just move the legs a little bit wider, so maybe you can get your hands flat on the floor. If you can't, that's not a problem. All right, so wherever you are, let's just breathe in, lift our head, look forward, flatten your back. And then breathe out, bring the head down towards the floor. And we're just going to hold here for a few breaths. Keep breathing. Nice forward fold. A little bit easier than having the legs together. Try and bring the hands in towards the body so they're not too far out front. Not between the legs, but just a little bit closer. That's great. All right, we're actually going to bring a little bit of movement into this. So I want you to turn your right foot out and at the same time walk your hands around to the either side of the right foot. The knee's going to be bent a little bit, that's fine. So you're kind of in a little bit of a lunge to the right, okay? As you breathe in, just try and straighten the right leg. And as you breathe out, we're going to bend it. So breathe in, straighten the leg. Breathe out, bend. Breathe in and straighten. Breathe out and bend. And then from here, let's walk our hands back to center. Turn that right foot back in. Walk the hands over to the left. Turn the left foot out, bend the left knee. Have a hand either side of the left foot. Need to adjust your position at all? That's fine. So breathing in, straighten the left leg. Breathe out and bend. Breathe in and straighten. Breathe out and bend. Breathe in and straighten. Breathe out and bend. And then let's turn that left foot back in, walk back so the hands are back in center. Bring the feet in a little bit closer so we can come up. Bring the arms alongside the ears so we're in line with the body. Breathing in, coming all the way back up, stretch up, and then jumping You're stepping your feet back together, bring your arms alongside the body. Palms out, close your eyes. Chest rest. All right, opening your eyes. Okay, so we're going to take the feet wide again, this time arms at shoulder level. Okay, so we're going to feet are parallel, reasonably wide, arms at shoulder level. Okay. We're going to turn on the right heel, so the right toes are in line with the right fingers. Keep that left arm up and back. So we're going to keep the legs straight, take the right hand down to the right leg for Trikonasana. So breathing in. As you breathe out, stretch to the right. Take the right hand down, grab hold of the right leg. Don't go too far to begin with. You don't want to be tipping forwards. Left hand directly above the head if you can. And if you can, you're turning your head to look up at your left hand. Any problems with that upper arm or shoulder, just rest it behind the back. And here we're breathing deeply into the left lung. So see if you can feel that lung stretch as you breathe. Marvelous. And looking down at the right foot now. Let's breathe in, bring the arms back up. Turning back to center. If you need to give the arms a little rest or a little shake, you can do that. And then bringing the arms back up. Let's turn the toes to the left. The left toes in line with the left fingers. Breathing in. As you breathe out, stretch to the left. Take the left hand down, grab hold of the left leg. Right arm above the head this time if you can. Just turning the head to look up, tipping the head back a little. Breathing deeply, feeling the stretch in the right lung, the uppermost lung. Looking down at the left foot, let's breathe in, bring the arms back up. Breathe out to center, jump or step your feet back together. And again, let's just turn the palms out, close the eyes, just rest. Always resting between postures. Letting the body relax. Opening the eyes. So once more, let's take the legs nice and wide, just to keep the arms down. I want you to grab hold of the elbows behind you. If you can't quite reach the elbows, just holding on to the arms or the wrists is fine. Okay, so nice and wide with the legs. Returning to the right. And then I want you to turn the whole body to the right. So let that left heel kick out behind you. So your whole body and your hips are facing to the right side. Okay. So breathing in, just tipping the head back. As we breathe out, we're going to fold forwards and we're going to aim the chest down to the right thigh. When you're down as far as you can go, you can let your head gently hang down. So holding here, keep breathing. Quite a big stretch in the back of the legs. Breathing through it. And we're slowly going to lift our head and bring the body all the way back up. Turning back to center. We'll go the other way, so turning the left heel. Turning the body now to let the right foot just kick out behind you. Hips and body facing the left side. Breathing in, taking the head back. Breathing out, folding forward from the hips. Bringing the chest down towards the left thigh. When you're down as far as you can, let the head gently hang down. Holding here, keep breathing. Noticing perhaps one side is easier than the other. Feeling that stretch on the back of the left leg. Couple more breaths. Lifting the head, breathing in, coming all the way back up. Turn back to center. Release the arms, bring the feet back together. And again, let's just turn the palms up, close the eyes, just rest the body. We'll do one more standing posture like this. So taking the legs wide, arms at shoulder level. We're going to do Virasana, warrior posture. Turning on the right heel again. Again, we're going to turn the arms and let the left heel come out behind us. So again, our hips and our body are facing the right. Breathing in, bring the palms together overhead. As you breathe out, bend the right knee. And if you can, looking up at your hands. If you can't, don't worry. Just going to hold here for a few breaths. A little bit of a back bend here. Stretching our arms up. Wonderful. Breathe in, straighten the leg. Release the arms. Turn back to center. Shake the arms out if you need to. And then we'll go the other way. Turn into the left. Turning those arms and let the right heel come out behind you. So you're fully facing the left side. Breathing in, bring the arms overhead, palms together. Breathe out, bend the left knee. If you can, look up at your hands above your head. And hold and breathe. Nice and steady and strong. Breathing in, straighten the left leg, release the arms, turn back to center, and bring the feet back together. And again, let's just turn our palms out, close our eyes, just rest. All right, turning back to face me. We're going to do a little balance before we come down. If you feel like you need something to hold on to, that's absolutely fine. Plenty of walls or each other or whatever you like. All right, we'll do Vrikshasana, tree posture. So let's just bring our weight into our right foot. So make yourself steady over the right foot. Now, loads of different ways. You can either just rest the left foot against the right ankle, or you can bring the left foot to the shin, or you can bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. So pick a position, either just resting or cramping my foot so on the toes there, either resting or shin or thigh. When you are somewhere, bring your palms together in your chest. Standing up nice and tall, the shoulders back if you can, head up. Focusing on the spot that's not moving. You look very steady. So we're going to breathe in, take our arms all the way up, stretch up. Breathe out, take them wide. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out here. Breathe in, take them forwards. And breathe out, bring them back. Oh, marvelous. Release the leg. All right. Go on to the other side. That was very good. You're all silent and still. So stand on the left then. So just bring your weight to your left. So again, pick your position, either resting or against the shin or the thigh. Mine on front because this hip's a bit weird. Wherever you can, bring the palms together at the chest. Shoulders back, head up. Breathe in, take the arms up, stretch up. Breathe out, take them wide. In. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Marvelous. Release. Well done. Both feet on the floor. Close the eyes. Just turn the palms out and rest for a moment. No wind in these trees here. All right, opening the eyes. So we'll take a big stretch up and then we'll come all the way down. So let's just breathe in, bring the palms together at the chest, take them all the way up, stretch up, come onto your toes, hold the breath. Heels down, palms face forward. As you breathe out, we're going to fold forwards all the way down. Bending the knees as you come down, bring the fingertips to the floor and coming into a squat. So squatting however you can manage. If you can, hug your knees, tuck your nose in or hold on to the floor. Making ourselves small for a moment. And then let's bring the hands down. Come onto the knees, come onto your bottom. All right, So we're going to come down onto our backs. If you want to have a drink or anything first, that's fine. We'll do a few more movements before relaxation. So not quite blanket time yet. Coming onto your backs. Okay. We're going to do something called Stumbin Asana, which is where on the in-breath, I'll show you if you like, we're going to breathe in, sit up, and then we're going to pick up the right leg and draw it close. And then we're going to breathe out, lower the leg, roll back down. Okay? So just holding the leg wherever you can. Okay, so right leg first. So breathe in, sitting up first, and lifting the leg, holding it close. Brilliant. Breathing out, release, roll back down. Twice more. Breathe in, sit up, lift the leg, hold it close. Breathe out, release, rolling down. Once more. Breathing in, sitting up, lift the leg. Breathe out, release, rolling down. Just rock the head from side to side for a moment, just releasing any neck tension. And then bring the head back to center. So left side now, so breathing in, sitting up, lift the leg, hold it up. Breathing out, release, roll back down. We're coming to sit up first. So breathing in, sitting up, lift the leg, hold it up. Breathe out, release, and lower down. Last time, breathing in, sitting up, lift the leg, hold it up. Breathe out, release, rolling back down. And again, just rock your head from side to side. Bring the head back to center. All right, so we're going to roll over onto our tummies. So just stretch your arm out, roll gently onto your front. So we're going to do the same, but from the front. So it's obviously going to look a little bit different. So have your chin on the mat. Have your arms alongside the body with the palms face downwards. And on the in-breath, what you're going to do is bend the right leg, grab hold of the right foot with the right hand. And if you can, you're going to lift up. Now you might not be able to come up so far, it's absolutely fine. All right, so just go to wherever you can. So breathing in, bend the right leg, grab hold of the right foot with the right hand. If you can, lift the shoulders of the knee up. Breathe out, release, lower back down. Quite a tricky one. Again, breathing in, bend the right leg, grab hold of the hand, the foot, lift up. Breathe out and lower. Once more on this side, breathing in, bend the right leg, grab hold of the foot, lift up. Breathe out and lower. Just rest with the head on one side for a moment. Okay, so bring the chin back to the floor, to the center, to do the other side. So breathing in, bending the left leg, grab hold of the left foot, lift the head and the knee up. Breathe out and release the head. And again, breathing in, bring the left, lift the head up. Breathe out, release. Last time, bend the left leg, lift the head up. Breathe out, release. Just bring the hand underneath the head for a moment. Just rest the head on the back of the hand. And then we're going to come back onto our backs. Just slowly roll onto your back. Bring the knees to the chest. Let's just hug the knees for a moment. Have a little gentle rock around. Keep the knees in the center to the chest, and either then stretching the arms out, stretched either side, so the backs of the hands are on the back of the floor, or you can have the arms in close to the body if there's any pain in the shoulders or the front. We're going to twist the body from side to side. So taking a breath in, keep the head and shoulders on the floor. As you breathe out, take the knees over to the right side and turn the head to the left. Any discomfort, just modify so when it's okay. Breathing in, bring the knees and the head back to center. Breathe out, knees left, head right. Breathing in, back to center. Breathe out, knees right, head left. Breathing in to center. Breathe out, knees left, head right. Breathing in to center. Breathe out, knees right, head left. Breathing in to center. Breathe out, knees left, head right. Breathing in, back to center. And just grab the knees again. Just give yourself a little squeeze. Have a little walk around. And then bring the feet back onto the floor. And it's time to go into relaxation. So have your heads up this end. So your heads are up more. If you need any blankets or socks, then get them now, and I will turn the lights out. You can't see if I'm in the treadmill or something. It's not working. There's someone here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's all of your map there. Luckily, you left a massive gap in front of me, so that's fine. Okay. All right. Just make yourselves comfy. Have a little move around just to get rid of any little niggles. Have the legs out straight if that's comfortable. Heels together, just letting the feet pop out. Arms alongside the body, palms faced upwards, just to roll the shoulders back. Head in center, and just rock the head a little bit from side to side, just to loosen the neck a little more. And bring the head back to center. And with the head in center, just jutting your chin to your chest, just to lengthen your neck a little more. And then bring your attention back to your breath. Slowing it down again. Observing the chest rising and falling. As you breathe in, as you breathe out. I'm going to do a few rounds of Savitri Pranayama, a calming rhythmic breath, calming our emotions. So we'll breathe in for 6, hold the breath in for 3, breathe out for 6, and hold the breath out for 3. I'll talk you through. So just let the breath out, and then breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, holding in, 2, 3, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, holding out, 2, 3, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, holding in, 2, 3, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, holding out, 2, 3, breathing in, holding, breathing out, hold out, breathing in, holding, breathing out, hold out, breathing in, holding, breathing out, hold out, breathing in, holding, breathing out, hold out. And just let your breath return to your usual rhythm. keeping it slow. And then take your mind down to your feet. Relax your feet. Relaxing your calves. Relaxing your knees. Focusing on the thighs, relaxing both thighs. Focusing on the base of the spine and the hips and the pelvis, and letting those relax. Bringing your awareness to your abdomen, relaxing the abdomen, feeling the belly soft and relaxed. Focusing on the back, relaxing all the way up the back, letting the back sink further down into the mat. Focusing on the chest, relaxing the chest, feeling the chest heavy and relaxed. Taking your mind down to your fingertips, relaxing your fingers and your hands and your wrists. Relaxing the lower arms and the elbows. Focusing on the upper arms, letting them relax. Relaxing your shoulders. Keeping the mind to the neck and the throat and relaxing the muscles there. Relaxing the jaw, letting it hang open slightly. Relaxing the tongue and the mouth. Softening your face, relaxing your cheeks and your nose and your eyes. Relaxing behind the ears. Relaxing the back of the head. And going to the top of the head and relaxing across the top of the head. And then finally relaxing across the forehead. Just let your internal gaze settle on the point between your eyebrows. Letting that focus sink inward. Breathing gently. Whole body is relaxed. Whole body is calm. And the whole body is still. Just bringing the mind back to the breath. Taking a few deeper breaths into the body. Slowly wiggling the fingers and toes. And very gently rolling onto your left side. Just resting on the left side. Rolling onto your tummy. Just rest your forehead on the backs of your hands. And then in your own time, you can very slowly come back up to sitting. Keep your eyes closed. And arms together at the chest and just find a comfortable seated position. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Thank you very much, everybody. Turn the light off. Alright, I just find it okay. I enjoyed that. Brilliant. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm so glad. And Tracy, you have listened before, have you? Have you find it?
Yeah.
Good to enjoy it?
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad to turn this off.